You're listening to WKNV Whatnot News and Views That Do Not Matter, hosted by Russ the Man. Hello and welcome to another WKNV Snippet. I'm your host, Russ the Man. I built a gaming PC because I thought it would be pretty cool to have a true gaming rig. I wanted to play Last Epoch, a PC-only game, and to be able to participate in Diablo PTRs. So I was ecstatic when I found that my Xbox Game Pass allowed me to run D4 for free on my PC, and that I was able to play the PTR for the new season and expansion. The gameplay you see here is my boosted sorcerer on Torment level 3. I did do a level 4, but I died a lot just to complete it. I started a new character and leveled it to the new Kappa 60 without boost to experience what the leveling process would be like. To be honest, I felt a little lost with no monster levels and the squish stats. I had no real sense of what I was fighting other than I was either doing all the killing or dying like it was my job. I also did not care for being forced to level 50 to unlock the next level of difficulty. The rune words, if you can call them that, as they resemble the rune words of Diablo 2 in name only, felt weak and had little impact in the beginning. They only had any real meaning after I boosted my character and unlocked everything. I played around with these, and yes, there are a handful that are helpful, but for the most part, I think you might be better off just boosting your main stat with the new level gem that gives you 150 per socket. That means you have to give up 600 main stat to use 2 rune words. My biggest issue is the trigger mechanic that launches the buff. If you were the Diablo 3 player who could hit the Convention of Elements ring cycle just right, then maybe you will have better success than I did. For me, it proved too random. Having said that, I did find 2 that worked fairly well with one of my sorcerer builds. I used the Cast Frost Nova to stun and apply vulnerability with the If You Take Damage trigger, and the Rogue Shroud with the Use a Skill That Cools Down trigger. Both filled a need in my build, and they both added a visual on screen when they triggered. The Frost Nova only triggered when I took damage, so there was always something for it to hit. And the cool down trigger gave me plenty of shrouds. Overall, I would only use these if they complemented my build. If you played Diablo 3, then you are probably thinking glyphs are looking more and more like legendary gems, especially now the way and how you upgrade them in the pit. I really like the change of making the Nightmare Dungeons a source for your masterworking mats, and there's now only 1 mat to farm. The new limit of 5 Paragon boards is going to make some folks unhappy, but I am happy with the change. I will now only have to grind 5 glyphs, which is good, as they now go to level 100. I'm not sure if I'm going to ever be strong enough to play Torment 4 when the update releases. My sorcerer build had all level 100 glyphs, 3 uber mythics, and I still struggled on Torment level 4. While playing Torment 4, I did notice a couple of things. 1, the master crafting mats from T3 of 600 to 700 were nearly doubled in T4, and 2, ancestral items that now drop with a guaranteed greater affix are extremely rare, even in T4. I never got a 1. All these changes, the added nodes to the skill tree, new class, and more is sure to give my much-loved Diablo content creators plenty of fodder to digest and regurgitate for us to consume. I'm looking forward to the new season and expansion, and I will be playing the new Spiritborn class as well as the new Rogue Dancing Knife build, which I also tested and liked. If you enjoyed this WKNV snippet, please click like and subscribe. This is Russ the Man signing off. Goodbye and good night till the next time. Thank you for listening to WKNV Whatnot News and Views That Don't Really Matter. Tune in next week when we'll We'll come up with something. Thanks. Bye.